Hi everyone. I almost forgot a couple of things that he does come with, and one of the articulations that I forgot to show y'all, which I didn't even notice until now. But the first thing that I forgot to show off is, of course, the included display base or display stand that you do get here. And as you can see, you can prop Megatron onto. And if I get this out of the way, you can see it does have a nice picture of Icon here. And on the bottom, it just says Transformers 1 here. And has Studio Series and the number, Transformers, the Autobot symbol. But also, the second thing which I forgot to show y'all, which I didn't even notice until now, and that is his head can come detached, so you can have him look all the way down, which I didn't even notice he can look all the way down until I untapped his head. So those were a couple of things that I forgot to show off, which I didn't notice until now. But now we can get them on the rotating table, so we can get to the final thoughts here. And I will have to bring them. So there you have the review of the Transformers 1 Studio Series Megatron, aka D-16.
He's alright looking. He's alright. I do agree with you with the legs are a little bit too long compared to the rest of them. And, I don't know. I think that's the best that they could do to make everything transform the way it needs to transform. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I remember when Colton first got this. And as soon as I come in, he said, "I got something to show you." I said, "Okay." He said, "I want you to look at this and you tell me what you think looks off about him." And I looked at him right quick while Colton was holding him, and I was like, "His legs?" And Colton said, "You're right." I was like, "Well, I guess that one right." But it did. It stuck out to me. So, Colton's right. The legs are a little bit too long compared to the rest of the body. But, as far as him as a Transformer being Megatron, I think that he looks good. In my opinion, I wish he would have transformed into the Walter P-38 instead of a tank. But, I don't know if he gets that mode later on when he goes to Earth. Some of people claim that's when he gets his actual Walter P-38 transformation. But until then, he was a tank on Cybertron. So I don't know. So right now, he's a tank.
But like I already told y'all from the intro of this video, we might or might not get a sequel to Transformers 1 because of what it did in the box office. Because like I already told y'all, what it did in the box office was not as good. even though it is still a great movie from when it came out, which was last year, of what it did in the box office is not that good. So I don't know if we're gonna get a sequel of Transformers One.
We're going to have to wait and see what else comes up. As far as the live action Transformers compared to the animated Transformers, we're just going to see what's the next thing that rolls out. I'm expecting another live action Transformers to be coming up here soon. And somehow I think G.I. Joe's going to tie off into it. We'll just have to see as far as the crossover.
And speaking of that G.I. Joe Transformers crossover, which towards the end of Rise of the Beast, where you got a little sneak peek of G.I. Joe coming into Transformers. Some people have like mixed feelings about crossovers of Transformers. You have seen some people with mixed feelings of.
But what they don't understand is in the 1980s, that's exactly how kids at that era played with Transformers and G.I. Joes. They intermingled them.
Right.
They were both, to the kids at that time in that era, it was not uncommon to have Transformers and G.I. Joe together on a good guy team, and then Cobra and Decepticons on the other team. One of the oddballs that stood out was GoBots, trying to make GoBots fit that formation. GoBots didn't fit the form that well. It was the oddball transforming robot that was out, because of the scale. There was a bunch of things that was going on back then.
Back in the 1980s.
Yeah, but as far as playability, I've known plenty of people that put Transformers with G.I. Joe. And that's exactly how they played. So here we are, fast forward years later. They're trying to do a crossover of both of them in the real movies. So, I mean, it's
which, from what I heard, it is going to be coming out next year of 2026. So, we'll see what happens.
We will see. Give me Mr. Smiley right quick. Yep. Yep. So, y'all know who this is. Yep. Look, I'm gonna follow. There goes again. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, y'all, how can we incorporate this guy? Y'all let us know. What would be a good way to incorporate this guy into this thing we got going on here? Would y'all like to see it on a shirt? Would y'all like to see it as something? I don't know. Give me some ideas. I'm open to some ideas.
So all in all, you may already have the same thoughts about this figure. My thoughts about the figure. Tank mode does look great, but I wish it would have little plastic wheels on the bottom of those treads to help him roll.
Yeah.
Instead of just sliding him around.
It's alright. You can say instead of sliding and gliding.
Or sliding and gliding. And the robot mode, on the one hand, design-wise and look, does look great. Right. But on the other hand, his proportions are kind of off. Because he just has longer legs compared to a short torso.
Okay. My opinion is pretty much the same as Colton's. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Y'all are awesome. We appreciate y'all. And we will talk to y'all later. Y'all take care. Until next time.
So I think that's about it. So there you have it. Transformers Studio Series Transformers 1 D-16, aka Megatron. There we go. I kind of said it, but backwards. So,
Yeah. Sorry.
but if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. And of course, don't forget to check out my merch, my shirt merch with my logo, and link will be in the description below for that if y'all want to buy one in individual size or individual colors. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.